Novocaine with 8+ million leads lowest grossing weekend of 2025 to date.
Yeah, but it's not a movie that should be leading. It's not that kind of movie, right?
Right. 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 And they said, here we go. Thank God for Snow White next weekend, right? Who knew that the movie's controversy, we'd be saying that. However, the industry should be thankful if Snow White pulls off 50 million plus opening weekend. That's a respectable bump for what is a
50 or
barren
15? 50.
50.
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
They're saying if it gets to 50 plus, that's like huge just because it's been so bad.
Yeah, I have this weird feeling it's going to be huge. I have just this weird premonition. I'm happy to be
Yeah.
wrong.
No, I listen. I've again. I said this is gonna be. I think it's. I think it's gonna have Mufasa legs, and if it's decent, it's just gonna do really well. I hate. And people are like, "Oh, you're a shill." I'm like, I'm very poor, so I'm a really bad shill.
No, Jill. But I mean, they're yeah, they're violent, but it's a different violence. I don't like knives going through hands.
Oh,
Although, you know, Jill mentioned it.
yeah, it is very graphic.
Yeah,
You know,
graphic. I don't like super graphic
it is
violence.
super graphic. And basically, it's as if we're talking about the movie Novocaine.
Yeah.
If you uh, imagine in your mind, in your twisted mind, what's the worst things we can do to each other if we couldn't feel anything? And that's
Right.
what this movie does. It's kind of like plays into our sick fantasies there,
Right.
which I kind of like.
Well, yeah. I saw one review where they said it was pretty relentless.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't as funny as it should be. It was
You
good.
saw it?
Oh yeah, I saw
Okay.
Novocaine. Yeah, yeah. The thing that makes it, it's a pretty average tale. You see the twist coming a
Oh,
mile
I see.
away.
Okay.
Novocaine, I like the two leads. You had the girl from Prey, the Amber Mid
Mhm.
Thunder. Cleans up very well. She's not in her native
But
garb.
yeah, right. With the black stripe, raccoon face.
She's really, really cute in this film. And Jack Quaid is kind of like that Tim Robbins meets Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
I love him.
He
I
was
like him.
good in Companion.
Great in Companion. Great in Companion.
Well cast in that.
Very well cast. And what's her name? I've said it before. Sadie Thatcher.
Oh,
So Sophie Thatcher is going to be a
Sophie
big
Thatcher.
star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's I think she has a career.
Yeah. Well, here's another thing too: is a lot of these movies that are out that are new, they're just not raking in the big cinema score. It's like a B. That's not good for word of mouth.
Which
Oh,
one had a B?
Novocaine
Novocaine. Okay.
and Black Hat. These are very narrow niche films. Like they
Yeah,
have a
B's
very
not
narrow.
good.
Yeah, yeah. And even though they're not made for that much, they're still not making. They're 50 million, and you only make 8 million on your opening weekend. You're not going to make your money back.
No, but then again, it's not like an Adam Sandler film where he's got a massive audience that loves pretty much everything that he does, and the cinema score is 8, but the critics are like 16. You know.
Black Bag is also a B cinema score, and that was the Soderbergh.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
75.
the one with Magneto in it.
Yes. Fassbinder.
Fistbender.
Fist.
Fistbinder.
Fi-
I've got this whole sexual thing
yes. You want to touch my fish binder?
Fistbinder, that's right. Huh? What the style you got there, your fistbinder.
Fish binder.
Yes, yeah.
So a lot of bad movies as far as just they're not great. They're not doing great. And they're like, the top movies. Then there was a movie that was supposed to be pretty good that no one saw with the Porky Pig. Looney Tunes.
Well, it got no promotion. I heard about it at the last minute on YouTube.
And that's you.
I love that. I love that stuff. I need to go see it. I was going to go see it.
Mickey 17 is a piece of garbage movie.
Yeah,
Captain America was
it's
okay.
not good.
It's not good. Mickey 17 was like The first 20 minutes was good.
Oh, they could have cut out the entire sequence at the very beginning with the mob boss, and
Mm.
that was completely irrelevant to the film. And the film was over 2 hours long. Everything to do with the criminal element, he could have just been lined up, deciding that he's going to go off planet because his life sucked. That could have started right
I
there.
think Bong Soo Hong Jong, whatever his name is, smoked too many bongs while he was here in Hollywood. They smoked a lot of bong up his butt, and he like, I can do anything now. I won Parasite. I can let
Sure.
me do this. You know, there's only one Terry Gilliam. It was very Terry Gilliam.
I said in my review that it felt like a bad Luc Besson movie.
Aha.
Anyway,
Anyways, I hate
it
the French.
yeah, the if Novocaine is your biggest movie of the week,
Yeah.
you are in big trouble.
Yes.
And I'm not saying Novocaine shouldn't exist as a movie. It looks like a
No.
pretty cool rental.
But here's the thing, right? It's that you want those. Back in the day, these movies would have
Yes.
done a lot better.
Yeah, and they were a staple. These kinds of movies were important to the movie business, but you still needed, the Gene Hackman movie, just to speak of. You needed the
The Crimson Tides.
the Tides. Yes, exactly
Yes.
right. You
Yeah.
needed those movies as a sandwich. This is sort of at the fringe. This is like your pickles and onions on top of the sandwich.
But also too, it's not that very good. It's good. It's just not great.
Okay.
We've had movies like this that are great, right? Character driven, dark twisted, a little graphic, you know, Once Upon a
But
Time in Hollywood,
but on the other hand, it's an attempt, and you don't really know how things are going to work out until finally. Again, it's the process. Sometimes when things are really good, that's an accident also.
that's an accident
You,
also.
you, you don't you try your best. You can't
Yeah.
really plan
Yeah.
to be the best. It's just not the way it works. Everyone works honestly towards this final product, and it is what it is, right?
Well, I think they were thinking that with Mickey 17 because they had like all the stars, they had the best director going on, and you had this
And
great
it was a mess.
idea.
And lot too many ideas.
Too many ideas.
Yes, and Ruffalo was horrible.
Ugh. The movie was just really full of itself.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
care
then
for any of the characters. I fell asleep in the second hour, and
yeah, and
then I
they
left.
and
Then
then
I
the
left.
girl boss took over at the very end, which goes against to me good writing. I think they set up a character with inadequacies, and
Mm.
the best ending would be that the main character finds a way to solve the problem within the context of what their abilities and their limitations are. That's really what you want to see.
Well,
Uh,